Hey everybody, it's Hank Thompson from Chicago reporting in for TYT Nation. Why did I look at my microphone? I'm from Chicago and I'm a human male. You know, I want to talk about this Chick Fil A bullshit. I suppose it was only a matter of time before Americans' political affiliations began to inform where and how they shop for their diabetes. This Chick Fil A thing is just ridiculous. It's gotten a lot more attention and coverage than it really deserves. You know, you could easily say that the controversy it's cooked up is reached a boiling point, and that people are starting to throw chicken feces at each other. It's getting gross, to be honest. The whole thing started when Dan Cathy, Chick Fil A's COO and son of the company founder, said in an interview that he and his company operate on biblical principles. Let's get a look at the exact quote. That's it right there. Blah 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 blah, blah blah, hate the gays, blah 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 blah. You know, he says that he's for traditional family values, which means he's for discriminating against gays. That's what that means. They've given millions of dollars to various anti-gay organizations and have, estimates are it's up to $5 million between the years 2003 and 2010. All of a sudden, Chick Fil A is what everybody's talking about. It's a rallying cry for people that are for it, and it's a rallying cry for people that are against it. It's kind of a strange pivot point right now in the national conversation. Human Jowl, Mike Huckabee, has organized the Chick Fil A Appreciation Day, which is where he is encouraging supporters to go out and patronize Chick Fil A's all over the country. There's over 1,600 locations. That's a lot of bigotry. There it is on his website. You see that. There he is calling for it. Apparently, oh, by the way, why does he have such a giant guitar? What's the point of the big guitars? Are you just trying to tell people that he is one of them or something? I don't know. Who gives a shit? You know, reports are that it was the highest single-day sales in the history of the company. So, you know, that proves the old adage that when Mike Huckabee says jump, people say, oh, jump, that sounds like a lot of work. Oh, quick hope here. I really would like to see Obamacare remain and maybe even be strengthened so that all these people eating at Chick Fil A can get some medical care, because they're going to need it in the near future. That stuff is toxic. One sadly prominent family has made their position clear. These assholes, that's right, Jeb and Sarah Clampett, they went to a Chick Fil A, took this picture and posted it on her Facebook page, because, you know, if anything says strength in American politics, it's a Facebook page that reporters read. Yeah, there she is. The picture got over 250,000 likes, which is exactly as many crunches as it takes to burn off the calories in a single Chick Fil A French fry. Did I say that right? Fry. You know what I mean. It's kind of gross. You know, yeah, she's a HILF. So did this good old boy from, what is he from? South Carolina, North Carolina, one of those two, Senator Lindsey Graham. There he is, there's that smile and those beautiful doughy eyes of his. You know his hands have got to be soft. Another proud American family that you might not be aware of has been forced to throw their hat into the ring when it comes to this topic. Excuse me, I'm a little sweaty and bald. Hold on here for a second. Less glare, less glare. The Berenstain Bears. Oh, Berenstain Bears. I learned that. Turns out it's Berenstain. I always thought it was Berenstein, but you know, it kind of makes sense considering Jews would never live in trees. They posted a note on their website. I went to it for unrelated reasons and saw this posted on the front page. Apparently the Berenstain Bears were part of some kids meal promotion, presumably a promotion designed to teach kids that bears are people too and should never be avoided. So I hope that works out. You know, they're the typical American family. They eat too much junk food, are influenced by commercials, send their kids to school to get bullied, do their chores and give thanks at Thanksgiving. Just like the Palins, they discover God's creation and say their prayers. They reproduce at alarming rates, and they struggle with the truth. But unlike the Palins, they support science and are against pollution and are for banning guns. In the letter posted on their website, let's take a closer look. Referring to the promotion, they state, "The Berenstein family does not at this time have control over whether this program proceeds or not. We hope those concerned about this issue will direct their comments toward HarperCollins and Chick Fil A." Let me translate that for you. What? Me? What you looking at me for? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. What you looking at me for? What you looking at me for? Clearly illiterate bears, though. I mean, it's nice. I mean, they write books, which is pretty cool, if you ask me, for a bunch of cartoon bears. But seriously, it's a good thing. The founder and owners of Chick Fil A have a right to their viewpoints. You know, they've been successful. In 2011, the company's annual sales was over $4 billion. And with that amount of money comes a lot of freedom. The freedom to limit other people's freedom. They have contributed greatly, estimates are up to $5 million between 2003 and 2010, to organizations that work against gay marriage, anti-family, you know what I mean. All these groups of old closeted assholes. It's a weird company, though. I've been doing a little reading in this article I found in Forbes magazine in 2007. You know, they're closed on Sundays. Everybody kind of knows about that. That's strange. They pray at retreats and corporate stuff, and they market themselves through church groups and things like that. And God bless them. You know what? Religious people got to eat. One strange thing, Chick Fil A's corporate mission, as stated on a plaque at the company headquarters, I want to make sure I have this right, is to glorify God. That's one thing God's missing, is a little glory. That dude just gets no press. There's been 12 times since 1988. This is up through 2007, so this is where I got the article. Charges of employment discrimination. In 2002, a guy named Aziz Latif, a former Chick Fil A restaurant manager, sued the company after he says he was fired because he didn't participate in a prayer to Jesus at a company training program. So they settled the suit out of terms. Presumably he got some money, and they got to not look like a bunch of fuckheads. But you know what? Who cares? This doesn't, like, none of this matters. Let these people believe what they want. It's gonna be a long time before we end bigotry. A long time. I mean, it matters a little. You know, I believe in universal civil rights, so I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna make that personal choice. None of you should give a shit what I'm up to, but I'm going to buy my diabetes somewhere else. All right, I've made that decision. But let's not go crazy. You know, like, that's the thing about this stuff, is that every decision could lead to, if every decision in your day is either for or against or some kind of political stance, you'd get overwhelmed, you know? I mean, people are busy working and not raising kids and not trying to get chicks pregnant and checking Twitter and hoping for retweets and hoping for faves and checking their YouTube hit counts and getting Facebook likes and deciding whether or not they should comment too much on a girl they like on Facebook thing because that might be seemed weird. People are busy, you know? We don't have time to make a political statement with every choice we make. Like, I'm just starting to get to the point where I'm gonna start using canvas bags at the grocery store. I got all these fucking, look at these. Look at that, you can push in one side and it comes out the other side. I think I can, I know I can recycle them, but I don't know, I might just throw them out the window. I don't know what to do. But, you know what, people are talking. And Chick Fil A, whatever this is, it's all gonna go away. The media school's gonna shift gears and swim off in some other direction. But I'm glad to have the knowledge, because I think that in our own way, we participate in our democracy whether we like it or not by our purchasing choices. As Americans, it's our duty to not vote. That is what we are all about as a people. But one place where we can't help but cast a vote, whether we want to or not, is the cash register. And when it comes to Chick Fil A, I'm not going to vote for bigotry. Okay, alright, that was uncomfortable for me, and hopefully not too much for you. My name's Hank Thompson. I'm a guy in Chicago. I'm a loudmouth asshole. I'm hoping to make more of these videos for TYT Nation, and put them together and do little silly things and stuff. I hope you didn't mind that. If anybody took a picture of me in my kitchen here, they would see that it's a little absurd. I got lights and stuff, and yeah. Uh-oh, now I can't. Ah, shit. God damn it. Okay, there it goes. Alright, guys.